Storyteller Squad. Welcome to another episode of Struck by Love. So, the last episode of Struck by Love was kind of a fun one. Julian and Kari went out on a little date. They went out to try to go sledding, and Kari ended up not being able to because she's pregnant. Her doctor had told her that she's not able to go sledding after all because just because of the pregnancy complications she's been having. But actually, a lot of women who are pregnant are able to sled if they're kind of early on in their pregnancy. So that's why I kind of thought she would be able to. But yeah, her doctor told her otherwise. So her and Julian just kind of spent some time outside in the snow. They did play snowball. They did have a snowball fight, and it was kind of cute because Kari had never really done that very much because of the way she was brought up. But yeah, it was a nice time. And then Julian actually went out with his colt, which I actually did spin the wheel to create. So that was really, really interesting. So I don't know what y'all are feeling about Julian and his situation there. Julian is trying to, kind of balance both. Like, he's playing this whole father figure thing, like trying to be a good dad to Rue. He's also, trying to be there for Kari as well. But he has these non-committal ways and is addicted to coke. So yeah, I don't think he's a very good guy in that way, but I'm a little conflicted at times because they're so cute together, him and Kari. But it has been a minute since I have recorded Struck by Love when I'm recording this, and now Rue is actually a child. So here she is. She is so beautiful. I love her. And also, little baby R was born. If you saw the little part at the beginning of this episode, R was born. He actually ended up being born off screen because of the fact that she was having some complications with her pregnancy. Kari was, so she ended up going into labor early. And yeah, so R is over here. I will go ahead and show you all R. And I think he looks quite a bit like Kari and also Julian. He is just such a cute little boy. I named him after R from Warm Bodies, the book. And I also gave him a second name, Roman. So yeah, he has two names pretty much. But here he is. He is so cute. He's got this little onesie on that says cool little dude. And he's just such a cute little boy. But yeah, I think we're gonna actually go to the beach finally. I did actually spin the wheel for that a couple episodes ago for them to go on a Christmas vacation. So right now Kari is actually at work, so we're just waiting for her to get back. She is currently starving at work, so hopefully she brought her something to eat. And then it says over here that she is actually a level 5 in her career, so she is doing really well with it. I've been trying to work on that a little bit off screen, so I really am excited. I am really making it through this legacy with this generation, and I'm very excited. And I am planning on this being the last episode before the time skip whenever she will be an adult and all the drama will go down. So it's going to be a really, really exciting episode, and I am really ready for them to go to the beach. But first of all, the house is apparently messed up. I need to go and fix this front door. I don't know why the front door is messed up. I actually did do a little bit of building last time I was in this save, so that might be why. Okay, it finally let me put the door. I had to fix the wall real quick. But I think I'm going to go ahead and have Julian make sure the kids are okay, because like I said, he's trying to be a good dad. He thought for a while that he wouldn't be a good dad just because he had a hard upbringing before he was adopted, and he's kind of proven that wrong. He's been a really good dad. He's been close with Rue. Him and Rue have really hung out a lot. They have made snow pals over here. They have actually decorated a little bit more for Christmas. They have been doing a little bit of puzzles as well, and he's just been trying to be there for her. And even though he's got these secrets, like he's cheating still and he's got this coke cult going on, he still cares about his daughter and his son, and I mean, that's a good part of him at least. Like I said, I really like my Sims to have a lot of volume to them and their characters. But I am going to have him come over here and give her a hug. We're going to go and give her a loving hug because it was her birthday. So he's wishing her happy birthday, and he is telling her that they're going to go off on a little beach vacation, and I think that Rue's going to be excited to explore because I bet Rue would like to get to see a different world than a world with snow. I think it's going to be very different for her. But let me just go ahead and show you what Rue's traits are, because now that she's a child, she has some other traits. But R actually got the cork revealed self-soother. So he is now a self-soother, and this says will often try to self-soothe himself. Infants with the self-soother cork are more likely to place their little fingers and toes in their mouth. Aw, he's cute. He's adorable. Okay, so her traits are actually music lover. So she has the music lover trait because I felt like her growing up a lot around her dad, and spending a lot of close time with him has made her decide that she wants to be into music like him. And then she also has the hot-headed trait because, she actually, when she was younger, she did have a trait which made her a little bit more angry. So I decided to give her the hot-headed trait, and then she's also lazy. So yeah, she has a mix of traits here. So she is hot-headed, lazy, and music lover, and she has a normal immune system, and she has neutral confidence as well. So she's kind of in the middle with her confidence level. But yeah, and then R actually has the calm trait. So he is a pretty calm infant who just likes to, be on his own, so he doesn't really need a lot of tending to. So yeah, right now I'm kind of leaning more towards Rue being heir, just because she loves music and Next Gen is a singer. But y'all are definitely going to have to let me know what you think down below. I want to hear all your thoughts about that. I am still going to be doing a poll at the end of this generation for Generation 2 heir. So let's just maybe have them come over here and do a little bit of playing with this blocks. Girl, Lizetta, can you change your clothes? Girl, why are you wearing this risky outfit? It is snowing outside. You should not be wearing this. Oh my gosh. Girl, please change. Okay, well, Lizetta's over here waiting for Kari, I guess. Well, let's come and get into a group. We're going to go and get into a group with Rue real quick. I'm going to have them form a group. We're going to form a group with Rue, and we're going to come inside, and we're going to build together. Lizetta, it's going to be a minute before Kari's home, so maybe you could just text her later. I think that Lizetta just dropped by because she wanted to make sure everything was okay. I don't think Lizetta trusts Julian at all, because Lizetta and Julian, actually in college, had a little hookup. So Lizetta fell for Julian secretly and didn't tell Kari about it, and so she's had a grudge on him ever since. And so that's why she was dropping by. She knows that Kari has gotten closer with Julian, and it's made her really nervous for her. So yeah, just being a really good friend and trying to drop in and make sure that Kari's feeling okay. Also because Kari just gave birth to R not too long ago. So yeah, Rue's coming in here to build blocks with her dad, and I think this is a great way that they've been bonding. They've been playing Legos together, and I think that's so cool. I think that Julian would buy her all the Lego sets, like all the flower arrangements, all the Star Wars ones, every single one available. She would even be building the 18+ ones, because that he's taught her well with these Legos. Oh, look at them. They're reading the manuals and they're putting them together. Like, they would literally go and be on Lego Masters for sure. Oh, it'd be so cute. I would love that. I have been actually watching that with my girlfriend, and it's a really fun show if y'all haven't watched it. But I could see them definitely teaming up and being on that show. How is R? How is R doing? Is he not feeling okay? Oh no, R has come down with an ear infection? Irritating ears from ear infection. R doesn't feel very good. His ear hurts. Oh no! He has an ear infection. maybe he shouldn't go on the vacation with them if he's not feeling well. Maybe we could ask Tegan to come over and take care of him and watch him. I think Lizetta could come and help as well. Hopefully, he feels better. Maybe we should take him to the doctor first before we go to the beach. Hopefully Kari's going to be home soon. She does have a little bit of time left at work. This says creative fog from starting to burn out. Kari is starting to feel woozy as her creative muscles are stretched thin. Oh gosh. She needs some time away as well, just to kind of help her creativity kind of have a break. And I totally get that. You know, I've needed that recently too. Like, whenever you're a content creator, you have to take breaks and take care of your mental health. And I just have had a lot going on in my real life, so it's made me kind of need that. But I've really enjoyed the time I've had away, and it's been really nice to get back into Sims. But yeah, I think she just needs a break because she's always writing, she's always creating new books and stuff, so she needs her time with her family. But oh, poor R, we need to come and check on him. He needs to use his diaper. So we're gonna use his diaper, and then after they're done building a little bit, I am gonna have him go up there and check on him. Oh, what did they build? They built a little castle. Oh, this is so cool. They did a great job. Like, I think Rue really loves spending time with her dad. So this says over here that she has got confidence gain. Rue is feeling capable. Can she do it? She can do it. Aw, her dad makes her feel very confident in herself, and I love that. I love that Julian can make her feel that way. And this says over here, pleasant conversation from socialization. A great conversation always peps the spirits. Aww. And what's this say? Cheered to death from listening to a cheerful sim. Cheeriness can often be contagious, but sometimes it can also be painfully degrading. Wait, is Julian cheerful? Did he get that trait? Oh yeah, he did. Oh, well, maybe he's feeling cheerful lately because he's happy to be back with Kari. And be around his kids. Maybe she gets a little bit annoyed of him for that reason, but that's so funny. This also says she got vaccinated recently, which I think R actually got vaccinated too. So they got their flu shots, so hopefully that helps them. But poor R just needs some attention, so I am going to have him come up here and go and change his diaper real quick and just kind of make sure he's okay. Because he is going through an ear infection, so we need to go take him to the doctor. We're going to change his diaper first, though. I think that Julian's going to take the initiative and take him to the doctor because, I mean, if his ear is hurting that badly, he'll be crying a lot and stuff, and I think that Julian will know something's up. So he's going to try to impress Kari and make her, you know, feel like he's got this as a dad, and he's going to go and take him to the doctor. So we're going to go and take him to the doctor. Let's go over here. Aw, he's crying. Oh, poor boy. We're gonna go to the pediatrician with Julian. Okay, well, hopefully everything goes well. Hopefully he can get some medicine or something. Maybe that will help him out. But let's go ahead and do that. Let's go to the pediatrician. Okay, he's gonna take him. Aw, he's so tired too. I feel so bad for him. He's probably not gotten any sleep from his earache. But while they're going to the pediatrician, I am going to actually show you all Rue's new room. So her room got a total makeover, and I think it looks super cute. So we have a little dollhouse over here. This is a self-made dollhouse that she made with her dad. So they built this out of some wood, some extra things laying around the house, and it looks so cute. And then we also have her stuffed animals here. Her mom and dad actually painted the walls a little bit to make her room look really nice. And then we also have her desk over here where she does her schoolwork. She also likes to play games sometimes and type online a bit to kind of work on her social skills. You know, she goes on these little sites that are for children where they can communicate with each other, kind of like Club Penguin and stuff that I used to play on. So there's that too, and she just does a couple of different like kid apps online. And then she has her piano over here, which piano is what I want her to focus on if she becomes Generation 2 heir. So, yeah, I'm going to have her come up here and maybe play a little bit. Oh, she does have to pee. Okay, girl. Well, you did spend a lot of time with your dad going and building Legos, so you probably do need to go pee. And then you need to wash your hands and make sure that you are staying healthy, because everybody's getting sick recently in my legacies from this mod. But yeah, she's gonna use the bathroom and go play on her keyboard a little bit. Good, she did wash her hands, so she's being healthy. But I think to begin with, she's not gonna know a lot about music. I think she's just kind of, doing the thing that they do in the beginning, like she's just pressing one key at a time. But that is so cute, though. She's on her way to learning to be a musician, and I think that's adorable. Our Roman has been diagnosed with an ear infection. Antibiotics have been prescribed and can be found in toddler's inventory. Okay, great. Thanks for letting me know. Well, it's good that he got treated. I think Kari's going to appreciate the fact that, Julian went to the doctor with him and didn't wait for her. I think she's going to be really sad that her baby already has an ear infection when literally she just gave birth to him not too long ago. But at least it's getting treated. Our Roman has been diagnosed with a bacterial disease. A prescription of antibiotics can be filled online. Perfect. Okay, so I feel so sorry for this baby, though. He's an infant, and he's going through it. He's also so sleepy. Aww. Well, I am going to help him out a little bit, just so he's not going to be in the worst mood ever when his godmothers come over to make sure he's okay while they go on their vacation. So I am going to have Julian come up here in a second and go and maybe he could go and watch her play some music. That could be cute. I think the door is actually locked, though. I thought she locked the door for everybody, but she didn't yet. So she's gonna let her dad come and kind of mentor her a little bit. I think she would definitely want his opinion on how she's doing with the keyboard. And I think it's just adorable that he's gonna try to teach her how to play piano. I think that's a great way for them to bond and everything. And that kind of shows that Julian is trying to be a good dad, even though he is addicted to coke and is not being the best partner. The family is now on vacation in Sulani, and it is actually a little later in the evening. It's like 4 o'clock. It's not too late, but it is a little bit late. So we're not going to be able to go to the beach today because it's just a little too late for that, unless they have flashlights, which I don't think they do. So we're just gonna have to wait to go to the beach tomorrow, but I am gonna have them kind of settle in a little bit in their rental here. So here it is. This is their vacation rental, and it is kind of old looking, but it looks nice at the same time. Like, it has a swing out here. I guess that's something. Rue's gonna like that. And it has a little fire out here where they can cook, which will be good. But let's go ahead and do a little tour. So this is going to be Rue's room, and this is the master bedroom. So this is going to be Julian and Kari's room. Here is the kitchen, and here is the living room. There is a TV here, so I'm sure Rue will love the TV, and Julian as well. So yeah, but I want to get the family into a little bit more of a cooler outfit because it is pretty warm here. So I think I'm going to get her into this dress, and then I'm going to get Rue into another outfit as well. I'm going to get her into her hot weather. Did I give her a hot weather? I think I did all her outfits. Yeah, so this is her hot weather. She is so cute. I love her style so much. I think it's a little bit of a mix of grunge and edgy, and I love it. Okay, let's go ahead and change Julian as well. I did give Julian a new outfit, I think, because he's been wearing these outfits for the last few episodes, and I really want him to look a little bit different, so I did give him a couple new ones. Let's see. Let's just get him into his swimwear. You know what? I think since it's so hot here, he's just gonna go ahead and take all his clothes off and just have his swim shorts on. So I am gonna have Rue go ahead and come inside, or have her just look around. I'm gonna have her come out here and maybe go and swing a little bit. I think that'll be nice. And I'm gonna have them go ahead and go inside and kind of make sure everything looks good. We're gonna have Julian go inside as well. Why is Julian upset? Why is he angry? Losing control from fear of unfulfilled dreams. That's it. Julian has had enough of that nagging feeling, telling him to do this or that. Oh my gosh. Well, he's feeling like he hasn't done what he wants, but what does he actually want to do? I'd like to write the greatest book ever. Oh man, maybe he's getting inspired by Kari to actually start writing a book. You know what? I mean, that could be something he could do that would maybe take his time away from his coat cult, which he shouldn't be doing in the first place. So maybe that is something that he could take up like a hobby. But I do want him to kind of talk to Kari a little bit. I want them to have a discussion. I want him to apologize to her first of all. So he's gonna be like, babe, I'm so sorry for everything that we've gone through together. You know, we have a family together now, and we're on this really nice beach vacation, and I want this to be about us being a family, and I want us to spend quality time together. Oh my gosh, sir, you can't just say you want to be close with her and then start yelling at her. No, that is not how this is gonna go. Stop it. He's just angry because he's feeling insecure about a couple things going on in his life, but that is no way to be. Like, you don't need to be taking it out on your girlfriend. We have plans, okay, and that does not include yelling at your girlfriend, so just stop. So she's gonna go over here and tell him she appreciates him saying that, and you know, it's been a long ride for them, but she is in love with him, and she's so happy they're working things out and that they have a family, and she's really excited for their future. Aww. She's like, Julian, it means a lot to me that you're here with me at the beach with our girl, with our daughter, and that you spend so much time with her, and you bought her a keyboard and everything, and she loves it, and it just makes me so happy that you're being close with our daughter. And he's like, well, of course. He's like, I love her. She means a lot to me. I love that she loves music and she's learning to play the keyboard. And she's like, yeah, I think she has a really bright future, and I'm excited for her. And he's like, me too. I think she kind of makes me feel like, you know, those feelings that I had when I was younger, when I started playing the guitar. She's like, really? And he's like, yeah, I started getting an interest in it really early on, just like her. She's like, aw, well, I hope she'll get to be a really good musician one day. He's like, yeah, I hope she's better than I am, because I haven't really fulfilled that goal very much. Oh, look at them just slow dancing and talking together. This is so sweet. This is the wholesomeness that y'all been wanting, so here you go. Oh, this is so adorable. Oh, I could see them actually coming over here and going and woohooing, actually. I am going to have them go and woohoo. So, you know what this kissing leads to. It definitely leads to going and woohooing. So, Rue is actually outside. What is she feeling like? A little off? Oh no, Rue, are you sick? Oh gosh, maybe she got sick from her brother. That'd be terrible if she's sick on the first day of vacation. Well, girl, come over here and have you a little bit of, orange juice. Maybe that'll help you a bit. Let's see. Let's go get some, where's the orange juice? Do we not have any orange juice in here? Oh my gosh. They got rid of the orange juice? No way. Okay, well, maybe we'll just go get an Thai milk tea. That's fine. Okay, well, she's losing confidence. Poor girl. I feel so bad for her. She feels not very good today. Well, maybe she's just feeling a little jet lagged, okay? Because it did take them a minute to get here in the airplane. So maybe that's what's going on. But if we have to, we can take her to the doctor here in Sulani. But her parents are about to go and be intimate, so I think they're just going to have their time real quick before we do any of that, sadly. Here, girl, go ahead and get you some cheese and crackers. That's fine. Alright, so they are actually going to kiss deeply, and they're going to hold each other close, and I am going to have him go and give her a hickey, and we're going to say her name, and we're also going to let her do an action. She licked places. Oh my gosh, not her licking down there on him. Wow, okay. I forgot what they like as far as woohoo. I forgot what each of them like. Let's go ahead and stroke hair, and I think that's good. I think maybe they do one more thing. No, they're done. All right. Well, how was that, you two? Did you have a good time together? Let's see what it says. This says over here, favorite woohoo location from Woohoo Preference. Woohoo is extra fun when it's done in one's favorite woohoo spot. So I think she is actually a traditional woohooer, so she likes it romantic and intimate. So she prefers a bed, and he actually likes it a little bit more spicier. So what's this say? That's my jam from Interactive Woohoo. Things get extra heated up when Julian acts according to his woohoo styles without getting a negative reaction. Oh, so they both had a great time with that. And he actually wants to be friendly to her and have more conversations with her, which I love. I love that they want to be talking to each other about their lives and stuff. So Julian actually is, feeling really happy with Kari. Even though he is cheating, he still is so attracted to her, and they have a lot of love for each other, obviously. But what's this say? Hickey fell from trying to give hickey. Julian failed to give his partner a hickey. Let's pretend he wasn't trying. Oh, well, that's okay. Sometimes you just don't get to that spot whenever you are going and woohooing, because it is kind of dark in here. He's going to go and use the bathroom real quick, and then he's going to get him some food. We're going to maybe whip up some food real quick. Maybe we should cook out here. That would be good. Let's maybe cook a feast. What could we cook? Let's cook maybe pork adobo. That would be really fun. And then Rue, I think I'm going to have Rue go ahead and head off to bed because she's tired. She's not feeling too good. So she's going to go ahead and do that real quick. But yeah, I am going to have Julian go and make this food. But Kari actually has something on her mind that she's been wanting to do for a little bit. She's been thinking about it for a while just because her and Julian have gotten closer lately. And since, their kids are, their kids are here and they've just been, being a family and everything. I feel like it's made Kari start to think more about marriage. So Kari actually has plans to propose to Julian in this episode, and it's because, since they have kids together and, they're really romantic with one another, and Julian has told her that he is no longer woohooing with other women, that she feels confident enough to go and propose to him now. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. But I want them to do it on an actual date, so I am going to have them do that a little later. But I want her to go and take her a bath real quick because she needs it from that airplane ride. It was quite a while in the air, so... but how's he doing on this food? Looks like he's doing okay, but he's out here in his pajamas. Sir, are you burning up in those pajamas? Because it is hot out here, I thought. So, Rue is up first, and she is feeling uncomfortable from her loose tooth. This says loose tooth from having a loose tooth. Rue woke up with a loose tooth. It's only a matter of time until it's an X tooth. And she's also got this. She's scared of thunderstorms, so it's storming, and it interrupted her sleep as well as her loose tooth. So, y'all need to let me know what you think right now about Julian and Kari. So Kari is now pregnant again with their third child, and she has plans to propose to Julian. But Julian, all he's thinking about is his cold and how he likes to hang out with them, when Kari is over here thinking about their future together. So do y'all think that Julian is going to last very long? Honestly, I think here soon it's going to be the end of them. Truly, I do, because I'm so tired of him going and cheating, doing coke and stuff, and Kari just accepting the whole coke situation just because they have a family together and she loves him. I think that's so terrible. I think she's still gonna get married to him. still gonna be engaged to him here soon. But, like, I still think that it's a really awful situation and it's difficult, for sure. Especially for Rue, because she loves her dad so much. She's so close with him, and, you know, he's teaching her about music and, you know, teaching her keyboard and stuff. And, you know, she has no idea what her dad's doing behind the scenes and how it's hurting her mom and everything. So, I am gonna maybe have her go ahead and wiggle her tooth because I want her to go ahead and feel better. So, let's see. Let's go ahead and have her wiggle it. Let's go ahead and wiggle your tooth, girl, and see if you can get it out of there. Oh my gosh. I remember doing this as a kid, and it was really nerve-wracking. Girl, did you get it out? Is it out of there? Wiggle tooth from wiggling a loose tooth. Rue couldn't help it. A wobbly tooth must be investigated. Okay, well, it didn't come out yet, so maybe we should try and give it a little bit more force and just pull it out, girl, and just get it over with, because you're not going to be able to go to the beach and enjoy your time at this rate. So she's going to go and pull it out. Oh my gosh, girl. Ow, that's got to hurt. Oh, I feel so sorry for her. She's been going through it so much. Like on their first day of vacation, and she's got a loose tooth and she's feeling ill. Rue lost her tooth. She can wait a while for a new tooth to appear or select one to fix one. Okay. So I think she's going to go and place a tooth under her pillow later. But for right now, this says tooth yoinked from pulling out loose tooth. It was loose, but Rue feels a bit, of insecure enclosure. Oh, she feels bad about pulling her tooth out, but it was time, girl. It was time to get rid of that tooth. Okay, maybe she can go and, take her a bubble bath and feel a little better. And maybe, that'll help her relax a little. Okay, girl, go take you a bath. Why can't she? Girl, why is maneuvering in this house so difficult? I wish people would player test their houses a little bit better. Why can't she get in here? That's so weird. Like, they just went in here. That's so strange. Girl, can you take a bath? Okay, she's gonna go and take her a bath. And, her parents are still sleeping soundly. I mean, Kari is definitely, you know, needing her sleep because she's pregnant. But she's hungry, so I'm gonna get her up, and she's gonna go and actually have some leftovers, and we're gonna plan her and Julian's date today. I'm not sure what I want them to do because it is storming out right now. Like, look at this. It's literally storming so hard. Like, what are we supposed to do at the beach when it's storming like this? Oh my gosh. Well, maybe we could just get ready and have like an intimate date at the bar or something. That would be cute. We could do that. Maybe they just have a few drinks and, you know, watch some TV at the bar and stuff, and then, like, have them talk a little bit. I don't think she's going to have any kind of alcohol, though, because she's pregnant, but she can definitely have a virgin drink, and maybe that'll be a sign to him that she is pregnant. Doctor visit needed. Rue seems to be coming down with something. Oh, no. Rue is feeling bad. Rue, are you going to have to go home? Oh, poor girl. She can't even enjoy her first time at the beach. This is sucky. I hate this for her. Well, we're gonna go ahead and maybe just have her go back to bed. But she needs to go to the doctor? Okay, well, maybe we'll send her to the doctor real quick just to see what's going on. Go to a specialist? Oh, no, she has to go to a specialist? So it's not just like a cold or something. It's something worse. Okay, well, Julian will take her. You know what? Her dad's going to get up and be a father figure, and he's going to go and actually take her to the doctor. Alright, Julian and Rue are headed off to the doctor, to a specialist. I'm so nervous. I hope Rue's okay. I feel so bad for her. She's just been going through so much. Okay, well, Kari's over here trying to take care of herself because she found out she's pregnant, so she can't be doing too much at the beach. Maybe a relaxing walk once the storm is over will help her, but I think I'm going to have her maybe come and take her a bath. That could help her a little bit. I think she's eager to tell Julian that she's pregnant, but I think she wants to tell him and propose to him at the same time. So that's going to be a thing. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's all happening at one time. Like, literally, Rue's over here sick. Julian's feeling insecure about their future. And Kari's over here excited to be pregnant and be proposing soon to Julian. So y'all need to let me know what you think. This is just a lot of stuff happening at one time, and it's kind of a lot for my brain. Like, there's just so many things to do, and I'm excited. I am excited, but it's also, as a storyteller, kind of a lot to plan. So, but yeah, I am really excited to find out the gender of this baby one day. But what do y'all think the baby is? Do you think it's a boy or a girl? Comment down below, pink, blue, or both, if you think it's one of those. So, this says Rue has been diagnosed with a chronic condition, diabetes. She will need to monitor her blood sugar by eating healthy, hydrating, exercising, and if need be, taking insulin. Oh no! She got diagnosed with this condition so early in her life. She has diabetes? Oh, poor girl. Okay. Well, Rue can find the option to take insulin available. Family medical history. This Sims chronic condition, diabetes, runs in Rue's family as part of the family health history, and it's likely that should she have children, it will be inherited. Oh, not them telling her that later on in her life when she's older that she shouldn't have kids because she has diabetes. That's so rude. Like, what kind of a doctor would say that? Like, oh my gosh, not that Rue, like, is thinking about that right now, really, or that she might even, I don't know, she might not even want kids when she's older, who knows, but, that's still not nice of a doctor to say that. So, yeah, but this has just been a lot, honestly. I don't even know. The poor girl literally got diagnosed with diabetes, so comfort in knowing from chronic condition diagnosis, while Rue will have to make some adjustments after this diagnosis. She feels empowered now that she finally has the answer. Oh, well, I think she's just gonna relax a bit and go to bed. Well, she's feeling scared of these thunderstorms, so maybe just watching TV will help. Okay, girl, go watch, maybe some Civic Public Access. Maybe that'll make her laugh a little. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and have Julian and Kari head out to their date. So Kari and Julian are out on their date, and they are here at this restaurant. So they decided not to go to a bar because Kari is actually pregnant, which Julian doesn't know about yet, but he will soon. So they're here at this restaurant, and it is somewhere inside because we can't be going outside in this thunderstorm. So, yeah, they're gonna go and eat here, and I think this is gonna be really nice. So they're gonna go ahead and request a table. So it looks like some other people are requesting a table. So let's see if we can actually request, maybe we request this table. Here, girl, go and request this table. Go and ask them for a small table that has some good lighting, because you were planning on actually proposing soon. So, where did the guy go? Is the guy over here? We need to, talk to him. We need to go and request this table. So, everybody's just running around because they don't like the thunderstorm, and that's normal for Sims to be doing that, so we're just gonna ignore that. But she's like, can I have a table for two, please? This is a really important day, and I really want to have a nice table for us. He's like, sure, right over here. Okay, so we're gonna come over here and eat. Okay, he gave us a nice table. That's good. Alright. Let's go over here and sit down with Julian. So Julian is sitting here, and he's kind of nervous. I bet he's sweating because she said this is a very important, special day. So he's probably thinking, oh no, is she going to propose to me? Like, he's probably got that in the back of his head. He knows that that's what she's been wanting for the longest time, but she has something else to talk to him about. So she's like, so Julian, I need to talk to you about something. And he's like, do you want to talk to me about our future? She's like, yeah. She's like, it's a very important thing. I hope that you agree with me, but I actually am pregnant. He's like, what? You're pregnant again? Like, you just had a baby. And oh, look, he's kind of excited though. He's like, well, I guess this is baby number 3 then, huh? And she's like, yeah. She's like, I wasn't planning on having a baby this soon with you again, but it's an exciting time. And he's like, yeah. So he's over here casually looking at the menu, and he's like, so what else did you want to talk to me about? And she's like, well, you know, we are getting older and our kids are too, and you know, we're gonna have another baby, so I was thinking that we could actually maybe think about getting engaged. How do you feel about that? And he's being silent. He doesn't know what to say. He's getting on his phone looking up what to say when you don't want to say what you think you want to say. Like, he's like, I'm not sure, babe. And she's like, what do you mean you're not sure? Like, we've been together a long time and we have 3 kids. Like, don't you think it's time that we go ahead and, like, get married? So he's like, I mean, I guess so. Like, not him saying, I guess so. Julian, that's so non-caring. Like, she's, like, gonna go ahead and propose to him because, you know what? She wants this. She wants to get engaged so bad. And, you know, Julian is not acting like he does, but she definitely wants to. So she's like, Julian, I have been planning this for a bit. You know, it took me a while to figure out if I wanted to do this or not because of our situation. But seeing you be so close with Rue and us having our 3rd child, I have decided that I want to do this. So will you marry me? And Julian's like, yeah, I'll marry you. Oh, yay, they're getting engaged. Woo! Yay, they're engaged. Oh. So this says over here they just got engaged. Kari just got engaged to Julian. Oh, and Kari proposed to him. Oh. So this says over here, engaged from engagement. These Sims are engaged to be wed, save the date. Oh. So this is so exciting. I am so happy they're finally engaged. I have wanted this to happen for a bit now, but I wanted some drama to happen between them first because it made sense for the challenge. So I'm losing track of my words. There's just been so much happening in this episode, and I'm very excited for them to get married. So yeah. But thank you all so much for watching. Do let me know down below what you think about them getting engaged and about the time skip coming up, about all the drama that's going to unfold. And let me know what you think about Rue having diabetes. I feel so sorry for her, honestly. I never expected that to happen. And also, I didn't expect for Kari to be pregnant again. So yeah, let me know what you think down below. And leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it. And subscribe if you are new to join the Storyteller Squad. And yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the video. And I will speak to you all next time. Bye, Storyteller Squad.